Good afternoon, Kutztown, and welcome to College Cuisine with me, Michael. I'm joined today by our professional college chef, Will Martin. Will, why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Well, actually, I'm a student here at Kutztown. I'm majoring in culinary arts, and I heard about the show, thought I'd come on and help some of my fellow college students out.
It's a great show. We love to make food here.
Good. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to make a microwavable omelet. So if you wouldn't mind handing me that butter right there.
This sounds delicious already.
Oh, it is. And it's so easy to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this butter, we're going to take it out of the package, and then what we're going to do, it's a little wet, we're going to put this in the microwave for about 45 seconds. And then after that, we're going to swoosh it all around. I'll show you exactly how to do that so you're not lost at home. So we're just going to... as soon as I figure out how to work it. There it is. So after that, we're gonna make some eggs while that's cooking. So if you wouldn't mind handing me an egg or two.
We're gonna be able to make an omelet right in our own microwave?
Exactly. And you know, this is for any kind of price range, whatever you can afford. You know, on the show, we're a little better off, so we're gonna use 2 eggs.
At home, I'd usually only use 1.
At home, I can't even afford eggs, so you know it's a real treasure to work here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure these eggs are all nice and beaten up. You know, we can usually add some things to this egg. We got salt and pepper here today on the show. For you at home, I know you're a little worse for wear, and honestly, we can't disclose where we got these from.
That's right, college kids don't have condiments. We get them from a secret source.
So we're gonna mix this up all nice. I heard that our timer beeped behind me.
Did you want me to pull that out for you, Will?
You know, you might as well, you know, just get this ball rolling.
Butter.
So much butter. And you know what? We're gonna swish it all around here, make sure it's all nice and coated. And then after that, we're gonna pour the eggs right onto here, and we're gonna cook it for another. We're gonna cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes.
That looks like a good omelet, Will.
Oh, it will be.
I couldn't ask for anything more in my dorm room.
And you know what? Neither can any of you at home watching.
That's right. These viewers at home will take what they can get.
Honestly, I understand that. So, after microwaving for 3 to 4 minutes, you know, usually you have paper plates. You're going to want to stack a couple of them up so that they don't bleed through and make a mess in your microwave.
Course. We've all had that happen.
So after that, you know, you wait, and it should come out looking fairly solid. So we did pre-prepare some omelets here. So while that's cooking, so that we can eat it after the show, I'm gonna show what we made earlier today. Should come out looking a little bit like this, yeah.
That looks nutritious too.
It looks like a real good college dorm room omelet, doesn't it?
I would eat that right up.
I know, it's so good. So, right now, I think next we're gonna cook the ramen pizza. What do you think about that?
All right, I think actually, Will, what we're gonna do is take a little commercial break.
Oh, we can do that.
That's right. Is that what's actually happening?
That was scuffed.
Yeah, dude.
That was really scuffed.
Welcome back to College Cuisine. So I mentioned before the break that we're going to be making ramen pizza. Do you find yourself craving pizza but don't have enough to order any or make one yourself? Well, today Will is going to show you an easy step and a cheap way to make pizza in your dorm room, Will. Yay.
So after the break, or before the break, I should say, we did put an omelet in the microwave, and I just thought we'd show that off now.
And it looks pretty fine.
It does look pretty good. It's a little liquidy, but you know what? That's how I like my eggs.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a little drink after the eggs?
So right now, I am going to show you the ramen pizza. We got the ramen right here. We're just going to open this up, and I'll show you what to do with it. Oh, the seasoning packet, we don't need it. Just toss it.
That's valuable seasoning, Will.
And you
What's the matter with you?
Well, you know, we don't need it for now. Maybe if you're just making ramen next time.
Yeah, whatever, Will.
So usually you can break this in half and make 2 pizzas out of it. We're going to have 1 1/2. So.
I think you're going to need, Will, this meat-flavored pasta sauce.
You know what? I am. It's going to add that meaty flavor that we just can't afford at home. So you're going to take maybe a spoonful and just spread it out all over that ramen. You know what? We're getting crazy. We're going to add 2. And we're just going to spread that all over. And you know what? We're going to need some cheese for this.
I have that right here.
Wow! What a high production value. We're going to take this and we're just going to all over the pizza and the table. But don't do that at home. You need every bit of protein. But you don't get that from cheese anyway. So it's fine.
Protein, you're going to need this for,
There
Will.
it is. There's our protein. Just take a couple pepperonis from your local vacuum sealing option. I'm just going to put that on top. So after you made your masterpiece, you're going to want to put that in the microwave for about 3 to 4 minutes.
I don't know if I can wait that long.
I know, it's so delicious, you just want to eat it right now.
That's right.
Let's not knock over our other masterpiece. So, you can add just about anything to these pizzas. Anything. Well, as long as you can afford it. So, after you put it in, you just gotta wait, and it should come out. You can use an oven. You want to preheat that to 450, but right now we have a microwave.
Yeah, most college kids don't have ovens.
So, what I'm gonna show you is what we prepared before the show, and that's gonna be our finished product.
I want to eat that right up.
It should be nice and crunchy for the crust, and the sauce should have soaked in a little bit with melty cheese on top.
This is amazing. I'm going to try this all the time.
Well, you should, and you know what? You can find this recipe and many more at online.
Well, Will, thank you for coming on to the show and helping all these college students come up with some creative recipes. It was great talking to you, and have a great day. Good afternoon, Kutztown, and welcome to College Cuisine with me, Michael. I'm joined today by a professional college chef, Will Martin. Will, why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Well, I'm actually a student here at Kutztown University. I'm majoring in culinary arts right now, and I heard about the show, thought I'd come on and help out some of my fellow college students with their cooking.
We need it. So, what have you got to show for us today?
Well, today I'm going to make you 2 things. First, I'm going to make you a microwavable omelet. So if I could actually get some of those eggs right there.
Sure thing, Will.
So we're going to start with these 2 eggs, and I'm going to want to beat them up. Not throw away your fork.
Let me just get that real quick.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
You know, if you want that little bit of extra crunch, you can leave the shells in. I personally don't like that.
I'm a huge fan of that.
So we can also add some salt and pepper here. And
who doesn't love sodium?
I know I do. And you know, most college students can't afford that, but here on the show, I know I can.
We have everything we need here.
You know, we actually got a little ham over there too, if we want to try to add that in.
Ooh.
I know that's a little much for some people, but yeah, we can totally deal with that later. It's not open. So we actually have a pre-buttered plate So usually what you want to do with this is you want to get a half a stick of butter. You want to, cook it in the microwave for about 45 seconds. And then cook the eggs for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. So this is about what it should look like going into the plate.
That looks delicious, Will.
I know. Can't ready. So this is about what it should look
The
like
finished product.
coming out. And I know it looks really scrumptious, and I know you want to eat it right now, don't you?
I do.
So, but actually, this was the prop we made beforehand. So we're gonna leave that right there.
So, what's next?
Well, after the break, we're gonna make some ramen pizza.
Okay. Welcome back to College Cuisine. So I mentioned before the break that we're going to be making ramen pizza. So do you find yourself craving pizza but don't have enough money to order one yourself? Well, today, Will is going to show you how to make a cheap pizza in your dorm room.
That's right, and right now, we're gonna start with some instant ramen. So why don't you get me one of those packs over there?
I think we can all agree that ramen is one of the best meals around.
I know, especially for those poor college students. This beef-flavored instant ramen is gonna go great with our sauce.
Oh, you're referring to the meat-flavored pasta sauce?
I am, so get that beef, well, actually, all of that beef is stored in this seasoning, and you know what? We don't need it.
So you like wasting money, huh?
Well, it's not that, it's just, don't want to overdo it. So, can I actually get that plate right there so that we
Perfectly
don't make a
fine
mess
seasoning.
all over this table?
All right.
We want to keep the set nice and clean. So,
agree.
you're going to take about 2 spoonfuls of sauce, and you're going to just spread it all over with the bottom of the spoon.
And Will, I think my favorite part about this dish is the crunch that you get from the raw brick of ramen that you're making food
that's
with.
actually all this is for, Otherwise, you're just putting sauce and cheese and pepperoni on a plate.
Yeah.
So speaking of the cheese, can I actually get some of that? All right, thank you very much. And we're using Mexican blend today. I know usually we would use Italian blend, but this is all we got
jack,
right now. And you just want to salt bay that right there. All right, and then after this sauce and the cheese, we're gonna add our final touch for the show, and that's gonna be some pepperoni.
Ooh. You're referring to the vacuum-sealed pepperonis, I
am.
believe.
Tasty. Even with this high production value show, we can only afford vacuum-sealed pepperonis. What does that say about our viewers at home?
Cheapskates.
I know. We're not PBS here. So we're actually going to put this in for about 3 to 4 minutes, and I'm actually going to be able to pull out and show you the omelet we did. As well as some ramen pizza we made before the show. So this is the original omelet we made.
A delicious omelet.
I know. Isn't that a fine dorm room omelet? As well as what our ramen pizza should look like. So, can't wait. Just got to take a bite out of it now, huh?
That sure is tasty, Will.
Well, if you like that, you're going to love the ramen pizza.
All right, Will. You've overstepped your boundaries.
All right. Wasn't that so good? All these are online. They're simple, cheap, and if you ever want to save money and make some interesting food for your dorm room mates, just go online, search for yourself. You'll be so surprised.
Well, I'll definitely have to look online more often.
I know. If you want similar tastes like that, you're gonna have to go on that computer there and search for yourself.
That's only used for school projects.
Oh,
this is a college here, Will.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, you can make other things other than ramen pizza and omelets. You got a mug right there. You could make some mug cakes on the show next. What do you think about that?
That would be great for me. I love desserts.
Get some flour, some chocolate sauce. That's all you need for a mug cake.
I haven't had my fair share of sweets lately.
Well, after that delicious meal, you know, you gotta have.
Good as this may be, it has no sweetness to it.
I know. And you know, I'll just I'll show the viewers how good it is too. I'll take a I'll take a bite out of this corner, yeah?
Have a little respect for the viewers at home.
It's so crunchy.
And if it weren't for your hard work, we wouldn't have this to eat.
I know. It was so good. I can't wait to make it again for my family.
Yeah, me too. I love making food for my family.
Well,
Will, thank you for coming on to the show. I can't believe that it was that easy to make very tasty food right there in our own dorm room.
well,
And you can do it too. No, I don't have to waste my time in culinary school.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a waste. I wouldn't know how to do these without it.
A little bit of a waste.
Yeah, well,
It was great having you here. Thanks for making the food for us.
Yeah, of course.
And we'll see you next time.